because he was wearing underwear as a mask. Now, it wasn't subtle. It wasn't easy to miss. It was red women's underwear on his face. He argues it covered his nose and his mouth, and it complied with TSA guidelines. Thanks for being with us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Fox 4's Rob Manch live now at Southwest Florida International Airport. Rob, a strange case for sure. Was he trying to test the rule with his red underwear?
Yeah, Jane, he absolutely was trying to test the rule. Adam Jenny tells me he thinks the rule requiring people to wear masks on planes and in airports is silly, but it is a federal law, at least until May of this year, so he decided to follow that rule in a silly way. But unfortunately for him, the staff on United Airlines Flight 1750 this morning didn't find it very funny.
You're going to have to come off the airplane. They're not going to let you travel. What? Non-mask compliance.
You can see Jenny's bright red underwear hanging on his face as he gets walked off the plane in the video taken by another passenger. He says he was trying to show why the rule doesn't make sense to him.
There's nothing more absurd than having to wear a mask till I get to cruising altitude so that I can order Tito's by the double and snack on pretzels, and illustrating that absurdity by wearing women's underwear on my face. Sounds perfect.
Shortly after Jenny left, other passengers started to speak up.
Did he just get kicked off for wearing a mask?
This man then chose to leave the flight as well.
I'm out of here. Forget it. I'm out of here.
Jenny says several passengers ended up getting off the plane to support him.
Thank you to them, because they saw something, an injustice, something that didn't make sense, and they stood up.
Afterwards, Jenny received this email from United Airlines saying he's now banned from United flights until his case has been reviewed by the Passenger Incident Review Committee. Jenny says he still feels like he was in the right.
Your rights end where mine begin, and you don't get to tell me how I conduct myself.
And we took the time to go look at United Airlines' website. It simply says that your mask should not have any vents or holes in it, and it should fully cover your nose and mouth. Jenny tells me he feels like his underwear mask did meet those guidelines, but of course, United Airlines did not. And he says this isn't the first time this has happened. He also says he was kicked off a Delta Airlines flight for the very same thing. We're live in RSW Airport tonight. Rob Manch, Fox 4.
All right, Rob, thanks. And we reached out to United Airlines to get their response. In a statement, the communications team said, quote, "The customer clearly wasn't in compliance with the federal mask mandate, and we appreciate that our team addressed the issue on the ground prior to takeoff, avoiding any potential disruptions in the air," unquote. We'll keep in touch and keep you in touch with Jenny to find out about his ban from flying and if that with United is going to be upheld.